Easy, bub.
This game was evil. This game was
This
evil.
game is evil.
My right hand box is evil.
Election night, everybody excited? I'm not. Let's watch. See what's going on. Share. It's beautiful Biggie here with election night. Check it out. Hot. Just got out of the tub. West Virginia, Republican. Indiana, Republican. Kentucky, Republican. Blue, Vermont. So, as of right now, why is 270 votes to win, minus 23, minus 3? So she's ahead. She's winning. What do y'all think of that? Interesting. I guess GT, Scotty Vaughn, Renor and Rad, Kenneth Bird. Good to see y'all. People, I've had a few people tell me, oh, you shouldn't be getting into the drama and mix it up with people on YouTube. Have you ever watched my channel before? Do I need to change now because people don't want me to do things? If someone's going to tell you they're not going to be your friend because you do something they don't like, they're probably not your friend in the first place. So I'm willing to lose fickle friends over things I feel like keep me an honest person. So the way I was raised, and I stay true to myself, is I don't want to be like everybody else. All right. Let me get something clear with y'all real quick. So for me, when I was a kid, when I was raised, it's important to stick up for yourself and say what was on your mind. So I'd rather have friends that support that more than people that say, oh, when people talk shit about you, you should just ignore it and take it and not say anything. I don't really want people around me that condone cowardness. So I never got that from people that are supposed to be your friends. I'm your friend. I see this piece of shit talk about people that we like and you, and I'm going to judge you because you say something in return and defend yourself. What kind of fucking shitty friend is that? Kind of shitty. I don't need shitty friends like that. All right. So if you fit in that fucking group, I don't want to fuck with you either. All right. There you go. Not like I got a bunch of fucking friends anyway. Fucking assholes. I thought you weren't political. I could watch the election. It's still exciting to watch. I don't have to fucking care. Did I vote? No, I didn't vote. So I'm not very political. I get burnt out on these fucking opinions people have. I wish there was more people like me. I wish there was more people that cared about their friends. I wish there was more people that could stand up for themselves, but there ain't. There's a bunch of sheepy, fucking sleepy, fucking wimpy, whiny, and it's gotten so bad that these fucking people that are wimpy and whiny, they judge you for standing up for yourself. We live in this docile, sleepy ass horse shit community world where it's frowned upon to stand up for yourself. You guys are fucking annoying me. And when someone does, you fucking pick at them. And you guys are a fucking joke. It's easier to go with the trendy crowd and just take it up the ass. And I'm not gonna fucking do it. And I don't care how many people don't like it. I wish there was more like me. I really do. I really do. There's not enough. There's not enough. That's fine. I want to be different. You know what? If everybody stuck up for themselves, I'd probably be the one saying don't do it because I don't want to be like other people anyway. But just something I don't. I think that I figured it out. When someone you think's your friend, and I enjoy friendships. I like people. I don't want to burn bridges. I don't want them to be like, oh, I can't be your friend no more, Biggie, because you said something. That does hurt my feelings. I genuinely enjoy having people that I think are my friends. When they do that shit, I have to think to myself, as much as I love them, as much as I thought they were good and cool people, I have to know that they must not care that much. Because a real friend would have your back regardless. That's what I was saying about the Brian LCS shit. Like, people, everybody that jumped bad on him, you guys were his friends. Be a friend. Y'all don't know what fucking friendship means. A lot of y'all don't know what friendship. Don't throw that word around cavalierly. All right. I'll let you know, Beckerman. I'll let you know later, bro. What's this sex machine? Yeah, check it out. It's beautiful Biggie right now. Beautiful Biggie. It's like beautiful Bobby Eaton. Beautiful Biggie Shaq. I might hit you with the Alabama Jamma. People need to speak up, right or wrong. They need to say their piece. That's what I'm saying, bro. Especially whenever people are talking shit about you specifically and people that you like. The people that come to me and say, oh, I used to like that person because I don't know why they liked me. Why did you like me in the first place? I've always been the same fucking person. I've always been this person I am. I used to call these people friends. Sad. It's like shit. Like, it's like, did you really? You know, now you don't like me because I said the person that has been picking on everybody is a fucking asshole. Now you don't like me? Really? Fuck ever, bro. Fuck ever. Fucking have a little bit of respect for yourself and others. Have a little bit of respect for yourself and others. Don't fucking make yourself look like a shitty friend. I'm not a shitty friend. I'm a good friend. I'm a really loyal, big-hearted friend. I fucking support my friends. I don't care how much you mess up. If you're my friend, even the fucking people that are like, oh, I'm not your friend no more, I still care about you. I still consider you a good person. Even though you're quick to fucking judge and you're a fucking rainy day friend, I still am there for you motherfuckers. That because I am loyal. I am not going to turn my back on friends. I'm not that fucking person like you fucking coward pussy fuckers. Kills me. Fucking 50-year-old men, 45-year-old men, 60-year-old men. It's fucking amazing to me. It really is. I can't read and see how many people's in here. I see Bleeker. I work in retail. I can't stand people in general. Yeah. I don't like 90% of humans. Yeah. Well, I'm a big... Yeah, Beckerman, you're the shit, bro. I enjoy Beckerman because me and Beckerman don't agree about everything, but I know he's not a easy person to judge you. Like, he ain't gonna judge you just over some little bullshit. I wake up every day and I feel like I'm about to fall over because of my anxiety, and I feel sick and shit, and I get cramps and I get stressed out, but I get through the day and I come on here and I bitch and moan, and that's about it. But I just can't stand fucking These little fucking opinions. It's okay. That's all right. Losing friendship, like that video I just did, made somebody say, that's the fucking feedback I get for the content I put out. That's what pisses me off. Some people get support from other people. They're like, oh, this is great content. I put out content. It's, they used to be my friend. Now they're not. Well, that must be what you think is cute to say. You motherfucker, you fucking people make me sick. It would kill you to support somebody that ain't as trendy as others, wouldn't it? It would just fucking kill you. You guys fucking make me sick, man. Fucking disgusting. What is bandwagon behavior? That's all you motherfuckers try to do in this community. Bandwagon bullshit pussy shit. It might give you some real content and you fucking, oh, that used to be my friend. Fuck ever, bro. And they're not the only one. There's more people like that. I feel the same way with you, CJ. I have no idea why we got here. Only support I get is from my underwear. Yeah, you can't find any support out here. There's just a bunch of jokes. Like about you, Biggie, is that you never pretend to be something you weren't. I've been this way since I fucking came here. You guys like me, and then you don't. And then you like me, and then you say shit like, Biggie, when I first met you, I didn't know what to think about you. People didn't like you, but I think I figured it out. I like you. You know how big of a backhanded compliment that is to say when I first saw you, I thought you was a shitty person and you wore me down, and now I like. That's the biggest you fucking uppity motherfucker. I don't even know why I try to fucking appease some of you motherfuckers. Fuck you guys. Fuck all of you. I'm coming out here trying to be like a normal fucking person, and you got people that say stupid shit like that, and you're supposed to be, oh, well, thank you for liking me now. Appreciate it. Fuck off. You motherfuckers are so stupid, man. I swear to God. Holy shit, I can't stand stupid motherfuckers. You would suck the dick of a person that literally thinks that you're an idiot, and you would swear that it tastes like Skittles and fucking candy just to get along and seem like a popular person. You guys are fucking sheep. Some of you motherfuckers are sheep. I can't stand it. It's the medium guys. It's the ones that they think they're your friends, but you're not sure. I've figured it out. I know who the fuck's got my back and who don't at this point. Fucking bullshit. All right, let me see what's going on this election. I don't know if y'all feel that way too. I can't hear anything on this thing. Is it supposed to be saying something? I can't hear nothing. Oh, we got some more action. Holy shit. Okay. Ohio still hasn't been done. Man, okay. So Alabama, Florida, Indiana, Kentucky, Missouri, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, West Virginia are all Kamala. And Connecticut, I think that's Maryland, Rhode Island, and it's either Vermont, I believe, are Trump. So I think she's still in the lead as far as I could tell. But the election's moving, man. She's still winning, guys. She's still winning. I'm going to turn this down and let it play while we watch. Yeah, I used to like you. I used to not like you, Biggie, but now I know I could tell you're a good guy. What the fuck does that mean? Fucking assholes. Tennessee always goes red. Yeah, we got some movement, guys. This is going to be fucking hours. Straight from Shaq, Tony, Darth. All right, I'm gonna drop the link. If somebody comes on panel tonight, please, let's keep it fucking light. Let's not swing. I have not said anything supporting Trump or Kamala. I don't want to hear anybody else come up here, and I just want you to let's just hang out and watch it. Okay, let's just watch it. That's it. I don't want to hear any fucking views. I just want to fuck. If you come up here, I don't want to hear no bullshit because I'm gonna tell you we can't do that tonight. I'm not doing that tonight. All right. You don't have to come up here if you feel like you need to fucking blast your fucking opinions. All right. This is a light night. We're just chilling out. Chilling out. I support well made bras. Yeah. I made a few fucking sports bra. People don't even have to see the content to fucking say they don't want to be your friend no more. Fucking, what is wrong with people? I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it, and I'm fucking being nice, not saying who pissed me off. I'm fucking being nice, not saying who pissed me off, but I'm not going to, out of respect for what I think is a decent person. Not nice to fucking do what they did and put me out on blast like that and say my friendship ain't worth shit. It's where it's rubbing me raw, but they're not the only one. There's more people that are like that. All right, I'm gonna bring you up, Darth. What up, Big Darth?
What up? What up?
So we're just chilling tonight. How you been doing? You been doing good? You excited for the election?
Man, not really.
Not really. Me neither. We're not. We're trying not to be too pro either side. We're just watching it.
Nah, I don't really, bro.
Yeah.
I don't really care, dude.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
Unless they pay my bills, bro.
Right. So you watched my video and you put up an Instagram post about my YouTube
Oh,
video.
it was fantastic.
Was it that bad?
No, it was not,
should I
bro.
lose?
Biggie.
Should I lose friends over what I fucking did?
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, we don't
Well,
need to say what happened, but is that something that you felt like? Yeah, fucking Sticky gets a million comments. Oh, Sticky, glad to have you back. Sticky,
It's
this
the
one
gloves are
fucking
off,
comment
bro.
towards me besides you was, oh, I'm not, I can't be, I don't want, that used to be my friend and shit. Fuck ever, dude.
The gloves are off, bro. It is
Fuck
what it
it.
is. I mean, I look, dude. You already know what's up with me. How I feel. I mean, fuck them.
Makes
You
me
know.
sick.
Well,
No
look, dude.
support.
I mean, hey, look, it's unavoidable, right? I mean,
What up, Scotty?
What's up, dude?
I'm off the fence. There was a period of time where I was like, man, this dude, I get it, right? It's a character. But then I realized, wait a minute, what I've always felt my gut, he is a certain way. We don't got to get into it. But I know one thing, bro. I'm off the fence. Fuck him.
There you go.
And I don't give a, and don't nobody like it. I don't care. I don't lose nothing. But like you already know how I feel. The one time he says my name, I'm gonna roast him bad.
Right. It's totally okay for you to respond to an asshole that won't stop running their mouths about everybody. Like,
I'm like what you said about it, about what he said about. I don't want to even flare that up, but about a certain moderator, you know what I mean? I don't like that little jab he took, bro.
No, yeah, I don't like that either.
Yeah,
he's making fun of the girls in our community and making fun of people's girlfriends. He's like, and you got the audacity to bring your chick on. Like, we're supposed to fucking just grovel at her fucking feet. Like, fuck ever, dude. I don't think either one of you are cute.
He was over there. I was watching him. Naomi's over there trolling him. He's look. I'll say, look, I don't get into this. This is how I feel. Politics and those subtle racial jabs should not be allowed in our comic community because it's going to open up the fucking floodgates. Because what's going to be next, bro? We're going to start making fun of each other's cultures. That's going to be okay. You know what I mean? It's a very fine line. And Brian with that dumbass joke, being a dumb moron that didn't think it through, opened up the floodgates. If you look at those comments, bro, I was watching the stream. You got one guy calling, with the border jokes. And fuck Sticky, bro, because he's over there. Somebody made a comment about Aryan, and what does he do? He laughs. You know what I mean? And if he really was about something, about standing on, being neutral, and he would distance himself from that bullshit. But he is who he is. I'm not saying he's that. I'm not saying he's the art, but he likes to push the envelope, bro. Like to a certain point where it's almost disrespectful. And it is what it is, bro. He ain't going nowhere. So
Yeah.
he's the constant enemy, bro. He will forever be the enemy.
You're in Tennessee, right, Scotty?
Yeah, man. Chattanooga.
Are all their votes in?
I guess so. It looks like we're highlighted in red there. So
Yeah, you guys are done. Wow.
Yeah, man. Tennessee usually goes Republican, if I'm not mistaken. So
Oh yeah,
where are you at, Darth?
Illinois, Indiana
Illinois.
border. Yeah.
So you're in Illinois. They're not done yet, huh?
Nah, but that's blue, bro. He won't touch that. But Indiana, that's red all day, every day.
The last few years that I've watched these elections, it seems like the Democrats always have the lead. They kind of start at the Democrat side and they go to the Republican, but that could be something I've noticed just differently. It could be a coincidence. It could be on purpose. I don't know.
It's all electoral votes, bro. The ones that carry it's the Rust Belt is important.
Yeah,
that's huge. Like those, like Minnesota, Ohio typically stays red. Pennsylvania.
yeah. States like Texas mean so much more than others.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They got, I don't know how many electoral votes, but she's not going to win that, bro. That I don't think Texas
Trump's got that.
Oh yeah. What's the South? He might have that on lock. Florida, certain parts of the country, bro. He's got it on lock. She don't even have a chance. It's the ones that can go both ways, where one of them will win. But like I said, I don't care.
She's got to hope for California. She really got to hope for states like California to go her way.
That's my home state. That's her home state. Her home state, bro. She's got that on lock. You know what I mean?
That would be big for her.
Yeah, well, Democrats win California all the time, most of the West Coast. But
what do you think about people that say they're your friends as long as you walk a tight fucking line, high rope gymnastic stance for them? As long as I do the stuff that they like, they're going to be my friend. Do you think those are real friends? Either one of y'all?
No, man. No, not at all.
Yeah, no.
They gotta expect you're a human being, and you could be you could have an error, and you can make mistakes, and that's what friends are, right?
Yes, exactly, man.
Yeah.
So this whole winning everybody's approval and everybody liking you shit, it's not easy for some people, For me,
no, hell no.
It's very hard. So I just do what I think's right for myself, and that's it. Like I can't please everybody out there, because if I did that, I'd be very boring. I'd be like, oh, I hope this one fucking person don't hate me now. Fuck, man.
Wait, are you talking about real friends or like the community?
Like the internet? It makes me question if anybody's your fucking buddy out here, because I've seen people who are supposed to be best friends and they just fall apart.
It happens. It does.
Yeah, let me see. I don't know, bro. It depends on the type of fallout, because I had my issue with my multiverse with that channel, and yeah, bro, there was no when I was done, there was no really any friends left over. You know what I mean?
Sucks.
But I don't, the inside baseball I don't talk about, but there was a lot of negativity and a lot of hypocrisy behind the scenes in that. You know what I mean? A lot of shit. But real friends, bro. No, come on, your real homie stay with you for life.
Scotty for everything. Don't be shocked if she loses in New York. I didn't know you were in Illinois, Darth. I'm originally from Iowa, Illinois border. Nice.
Yeah, I'm like, my kids go to school in Indiana, Northwest Indiana, right over the border. So like, I know Indiana is like super red and Illinois is blue. Look, it's like this, bro. Whoever wins, they better lower the motherfucking groceries, bro. I say that. I don't care who wins. Lower the groceries, bro. I don't even care what you do about taxes. Lower the groceries, man. I'm trying to feed a family of 4 with 2 5-year-old and a 4-year-old boys.
Oh,
bro,
man.
I can't even. You know what I mean? I go to the grocery store. It's like $60-$70 with the little cart of groceries and shit.
Oh, dude, I see it every day, man. It's tough. It's tough.
Oh, yes. We got my boy. Here's my friend, motherfuckers. I got my real friend here now. What up, madness? Let's go, baby.
That's right. Biggie.
That's my friend. God damn it. I'm glad to have a real friend.
What am I, chopped liver?
Yeah.
No, you're my guys.
Baby.
You're my guys, but this is my fucking friend to the end, dude. This is my guy right here.
We go way back.
I'm
That's
chopped
right.
liver over here.
Yeah, bro. You know, I only crossed over to comic book YouTube
No, you guys
multiverse
are
to
cool.
join you.
That'd be funny if they both left right now. Like, fuck you, Biggie. I ain't
Yeah,
supporting
no,
you.
they're cool. I've
Nah,
been
hell no,
enjoying
bro.
Darth Lopez. I've seen Darth Lopez join you on some of
Yes.
your streams talking about the multiverse. I
Yes.
dig his point of view on shit. And
No, thank you, brother.
F1, I feel like I know you as more of a chat all-star. I feel like I've seen you all up in the chats a lot. But I don't know if I've ever seen you on stream.
I haven't been on Biggie's stream in a little while. That's why I jumped on
Okay.
tonight.
Good to see you, bro.
He's been on Collector Club a few times. He's a really nice
Oh,
guy.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Madness, would you
So,
say
Biggie.
that ever since you know me, have I ever bucked the system, my friend?
Oh, that's your middle name. We should call you
That's
Biggie
what I
Buck
fucking
Shaq.
do. That's what I. If I'm gonna lose a friend because I'm fucking bucking the system, they never were they?
Oh, why? Because I was hearing the gist of some of the shit that seems to be on your mind tonight. You're dealing with some friendship issues.
Yeah,
Dealing with some stuff, man.
some fucking guys like, oh, I thought one of those guys was my friend, and now they ain't, or some shit because of a fucking video I made about Slippery after he said I stunk. Like, motherfucker, I'm gonna say what I want. And I've been
saw
this way
that.
for
I saw
fucking
that.
ever.
Is this regarding the video you dropped today, Tweedledee video?
Yeah, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, right? That wasn't that fucking bad. It wasn't that
Nah,
fucking
dude.
bad.
Nah.
No.
I watched both of them. They're both funny, man. I was laughing at all of it, to be honest. I think it's funny. It's
Shout out to
entertainment.
Callie, Lady Fantastic, Comic Journey. Good to see you guys in the chat. And aggressively relaxing.
It's quality entertainment from
Yeah,
both
that's
sides.
exactly.
I did see that video.
It's
And
content, bro.
Yes,
I am
exactly.
and like you
I
said,
love it.
I'm your friend, Biggie. I got you back pretty much all day.
Yeah,
Of course.
Not my favorite video of yours.
No, probably not.
I'm guessing you're catching heat because of the Mother Goose comments. Is that the gist of it?
No, not really. It was just I don't even think they watched it. It was just they see.
Oh, they know. They know. Trust me,
You
they
think
know.
so? I don't know
Oh,
what the
yeah.
fuck I got mad
Oh, I
about.
do.
It was just,
Oh, I hate. I can't. They know, bro, because they trust me. They know. Because before
All
I
right.
came over here, I was over there, and I know they know.
They know
They
what?
better fucking know. They're my biggest fans. I know he knows. I know he knows. I thought you were talking about the guy to say he wasn't my friend no more.
He
Hey,
had
but
the freestyle battle, right? He had the freestyle
Yeah.
battle going.
Oh, he
But
quit
look,
that
look,
shit. He dropped one
if-
song and bounced out.
bro, if he doesn't respond to you and Razor, it's time to walk away, bro, and leave the dude alone.
I
Let
don't,
him
I
stay.
don't care if he responds or not. I kind of hope I'm sure he will, but I really don't expect him to.
Yeah, he's washed. I mean, at this point,
That's what I
Sticky's
said. Yeah, he's a fucking embarrassment. He's a laughing joke to me. Like I could give a fuck what he says. He can say whatever he wants.
Yeah, after that Comic Tom shit, I would say the legend of Sticky Goose was greatly exaggerated.
Right.
He's trying. You should see him over there. Like he wants to be. I don't want to. He wants to be like that political. I don't even want to go there, dude, because I don't like. You might want to be that comic book. I'm just gonna say it, right winger type.
He's
yeah,
definitely swinging
right.
like that. Yeah.
I think that's what he
I
wants to
actually
more.
saw the video that he posted today because I was up to speed a little bit on the. I only was up to date on what Biggie was showing on his stream about the Razor and Comic Awards shit, which is oh my god, that dude Razor is just straight.
Oh
comic.
shit.
Like, I'm a big fan of cringe humor, and that's Razor all day. You know what I'm saying?
We got another panel member coming in, baby.
Hot tag.
What's up,
Okay.
guys?
Oh, let's
Beyond
go.
Wednesday.
Multiverse United, baby. Let's go.
I just typed in the chat. Am I in the wrong comic book election show?
You might be. I don't know. I saw Sticky was doing this, and my girlfriend's excited for it. I'm like, I'm a little excited for it. I wanted to hang out anyway. I might as well watch the election while we hang out. Yeah.
That's
Oh
funny,
yeah,
man.
the election is the big headline news tonight.
My girlfriend's like, we
Apparently.
might be on the eve of the first woman president. I'm like, yeah, maybe. You never know.
Maybe.
Could happen.
Well, I was talking about for comic book president. Like, I know my boy Dennis Barger at Wonderworld Comics is running for president of the comic book company. We're going to be announcing who won tonight on Beyond Wednesdays a little bit later, so I had to stop by and
Oh, okay.
tout it.
Oh, of
Yeah,
a
yeah.
company. I thought you were about to say the president of the comic book community. I
Oh,
was going to
Oh
say,
no,
bro,
fuck
the
the community.
awards cause
oh,
Yeah.
enough drama.
community.
We don't need
I vote.
elected officials for the community. That'll really
Yeah,
cause
yeah.
drama.
Oh,
I'm talking
okay.
about president of the comic book industry.
Oh, real
Uh,
stuff. We're fictional. I vote for CJ to run the whole comic book community.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I think the whole award show idea is dead at this point, right?
It's close.
Could be.
It's close. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still down.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I just don't like. I'm just waiting for him to have a little humble pie and say, "Look, maybe I shouldn't have fucking said anything about Mexican stuff," and I'll cut that out from now on. If once he does that, I'll be like, yeah, let's go.
Maybe avoid that. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's done and dusted, bro. That's opened up already. It's already opened up a subsect that are probably going to be poking up their heads in comments here.
So you've been
soon.
having fun watching Razor Madness.
Yeah, the little bit that I've seen, I've only seen him basically having like meltdowns with the awards guy.
Right.
Is my only exposure to him. But I feel like from watching the Sticky video today,
Okay.
I feel like I just feel like it's L's and cringe on both sides. Like
Yeah.
that little video thing that he opens up with of Razor having a meltdown and being like trying to act like this is like a blood crit battle, like a real.
Yeah. You should come to fucking Arizona. This is my city and all this. Whatever the fuck you said. Yeah.
Well, the street
Yeah, I
code
just feel like
being
it's
referenced.
crazy that you would think at some point like some self-awareness of talking like that, and say a stranger rolled up and was like, "Oh shit, it's going down like that, dog. Do I need to get the piece? What's going on?" Well, let me tell you, there's a comic book community awards. And I feel like I'm being slighted. They'd be like, "Dog, you're kicked out of the gang." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's that silliness, right? But then on
Montana.
the
Brandon?
comic book award guy is like, I don't know if this is like loses me, friends or points, because it seems to be like the big wave right now. Is I kind of feel like the anti-woke right wing crew,
Yeah.
which I feel like if we go back like 5 or 6 years, I feel like I would kind of identify with that wave of like, this woke shit is like it's cringe as fuck. I feel like people need to call it like it is and be like, hey, bro, we don't need, one person from every nationality in every single show. Like, let's just do normal diversity and stop being so thirsty for it, right? But then, like, as time goes on, this anti-woke right-wing crew is just getting more and more cringe, bro. And it's making me feel like I can't really identify with that side because like telling like the jokes, right? The like the Taco Bell joke.
Right.
I think you like mentioned the Kill Tony shit. That Puerto Rican shit obviously was like everywhere. And what's his name? Sticky Goose, like acting like a comedy authority of trying to break down the formula of a joke and like, listen, guys, let me stop being so offended. Look at this SJW. The jokes equals truth plus satire, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, bro, you're acting like a comedy historian, but these are bottom of the barrel, bargain bin, amateur hour jokes. Like, hey, look at this Mexican dude. Let's send him Taco Bell. That is not high level comedy. If you're a comedy aficionado, comedy fan, you would know that is dumpster diving jokes, bro. Like, you can have a racial element to it, but it's just lazy trash jokes. Even the Puerto Rican, I feel like the most out of pocket joke from Hinchcliffe was, I got some black friends and they carve up watermelons for Halloween. It was like, bro, how lazy, ignorant joke. Like, there's no cleverness to it. So I'm like the last person to call racism when people push the line. But like, it's starting to stink like a little bit. And I feel like there's time and place for edgy humor. You know what I mean? And like, YouTube's kind of family friendly, like comic community awards. Like, granted, it ain't PG-13 and shit, but this ain't fucking edgelord nightclub comedy circuit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you can push the envelope and it's not illegal doesn't mean it ain't in bad taste, So that's kind of where I'm at with it. I feel like that's where Sticky Goose was swinging and missing for me because he was like getting all extra about these SJWs offended and they're going to be butthurt on Tuesday, which is like a little signal.
Yeah.
Like, Trump's going to win. And it's like, oh, you're getting like Trumpy during the shit. Like,
yeah, he
politics.
politicized.
Yeah.
All that, man. It
Like
was
your Trump derangement syndrome, I feel like is real, but the part is Trump has deranged both sides. Trump did derange lefties to like where they're way too sensitive, and Trump also deranged right-wing free speech people to act way more out of pocket than is acceptable.
Well said, and that's it in a nutshell. And that's I don't want to talk about politics. I refuse to talk politics with comic books, and that's where I feel that one guy is. That's where he's going. He's leaning that way. He's like, oh, I'm just gonna go this way. And once he politicized that little beef, because I look, man, it's content, it's drama, it's entertaining, it's past the point. There's no going back from it. It is what it is. It's been happening since like last year in this era, our YouTube community right now. This is what's going on. It is what it is. It's not going to stop anytime soon. People are going to keep going at it. Everybody's picking a side. What we should do is just set the rules of engagement now. This is how far we've come. Should we just set rules? Hey, look, we're going to leave politics and the racial jabs out of it. But I'm going to call you a bitch all day, every day. And I'm going to make fun of you personally, how you talk, look, your content, whatever. Is that where we're going to go? You know what I mean?
Let's set boundaries, though. Yeah, I like that. I like it
because it's not going to stop, bro. Like I don't even have a channel, and that but I'm part of this community. I've been part of this community for a while, and it is what it is, right? I'm brave enough to do my little thing, and fuck it, I'm gonna stand on it now. There's no going back, and I saw this coming. You know what I mean? Like I knew it was going to just get escalate more, and it was going to get dirtier, and it was going to get out of pocket, and even that guy is part of that, and and it doesn't help with what was just done in the awards. Whether intentional or not, whatever, it happened, and now you see in the comments.
I feel like
I study the comments.
Age where I feel like most of my life, the general consensus among like me and my friends, my social group was like, politicians are lame, and the last thing we'd be caught dead doing is like being a fan of George Bush, being a fan of Mitt Romney. Like politics has been some square bullshit forever.
Pretty much.
And now like it's like the cool dudes are sucking off politicians. Like it's kind of weird. I feel like
everybody
politics has always been like the square shit of like keep it out of my entertainment. Like we're on, you know what I mean?
That's
a little too embedded in it. And I wouldn't even go so far as to say, like you had said, we got to keep it within parameters. I feel like pushing that too far, you get into the realm of don't tell me what I can and can't say, censorship, because I feel like I am a legitimate free speech person.
Yes, me too, dude. And I face that. I face it with my content, the type of content I do all the time, and it sucks. I hate having to censor everything.
I
think everybody crossed a line. I think everybody crossed a line on every side at a certain point with the boundaries, and I think Darth's onto something.
Yeah, there's no going back. There ain't no going back, bro. And like some of us know it and have sensed it. And look, we all know you can't continuously make content out of drama, right? And there was
you can't do it. Know.
Well, yeah, I guess, right? But then we're all going to be fighting each other. Yeah, I mean that's not going to happen. I don't think so. But
not even and I don't even think there's anything inherently wrong with.
You can blame
talking about drama. Like I like Brian's drama alert.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
I feel like
I like all of them.
It's okay. I guess my only criticism, I guess, of like what I was mentioning with the sticky goose shit is if you're gonna go the realm of I'm gonna go pushy with the humor, edgy. I just don't like the fact of anyone who's like, hey, that's kind of bad taste. I'm not really feeling that. Fucking SJWs, bro. Trump 2024. Like, I think it's valid if if you're doing edgy humor, it by definition is meant to be shocking. Because if it wasn't shocking, it just would totally not be funny. To just say I'm going to send you Taco Bell, there's no set punchline there. The punchline is he's Mexican, and I'm going to walk this line and be like, oh, isn't that kind of fucked up? So like, it's designed to be offensive. So isn't that what you want? Like, so just take the L, or just take what's going to come with that. If you want to be edgy, you get some kickback from it. But you can't be cake and eat it too. You want to be edgy, and that's why you're cool for saying it. But when people are like, "Hey, that's pushy, that's offensive," fuck you, you're a pussy, SJW. It's like, no, I thought you were bucking norms, bro, and these are the norms that you're bucking, and this is how they feel about it. Like,
Yeah,
Valid.
it was
what do you think?
not smart or
You covered
funny.
drama stuff. What do you say?
Go ahead. Who?
What do you think, Brian?
I don't think it's smart or funny. I didn't think it was like.
I
all
missed
the
it. I went to
jokes
bed
that-
before it happened.
Yeah, all the jokes just felt not funny at all. And then just like you were saying, like, how he brought up Tony Hinchcliffe and all that shit. I'm with you on that. I think that I'm a big Tony guy. I love Tony. I've been Kill Tony's at the Comedy Store back in the day, where it started. Like, I think Tony is very funny, but it's when he's being a roast master or doing that stuff. I don't think getting up and doing your roast shtick at a political convention is smart.
No.
But I don't blame Tony for that. I blame the Trump people for saying we're going to put Tony up on the stage and not understand what Tony's going to do. Tony's going to go out there and try and be the most offensive person possible.
Brian, let me ask you this, because it seems like you, because I'm
What is that? Where's that coming from? Hold on.
Hold on, I'm coming. Shit.
I think it's Comic Heads. There
Man,
we go.
you gotta come back, bro. I'm sorry.
Jump back in.
I'll unmute you. Let's see if it worked. Yeah,
Leave and come back.
Let him back out and then come back in.
yeah, just come on back. There he goes.
Because I definitely want to know what he has to say.
That wasn't fucking smart of Trump to have Kill Tony on and say, "Oh, the whole island of fucking Puerto Rico is trash." Like, that was real.
Oh
fucking
wow,
dumb.
I missed that.
Oh, you missed it. Yeah, that happened. Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
He
Yeah, it wasn't very
basically said he goes, yeah, I mean, there's a big floating garbage patch out in the middle of the ocean. And everybody's like,
What?
yeah, and then he goes, yeah, it's called Puerto Rico. Now,
Wow.
listen, it's obvious that Tony's not a racist or anything like that. He's a roast comedian that is going to make the most offensive jokes possible, and he's known for that. Okay. So that's like that's like Pavlov's dog, right? It's like putting a raw steak in front of a pit bull and telling that pit bull not to slobber. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's his shtick. That's what he's known for. He's been canceled multiple times and he doesn't apologize. So like that's why Sticky kind of brought him up. But again, it's not like that was smart for him. He's going to do it. It's not smart to have it done. And it's also not smart, like we've all kind of said, to make that type of joke that was made on a comic book community show, especially when, like, it's one thing if you're like, okay, I'm going to go all out funny on this, and I'm known for being funny. Like if it was Sticky Goose and he was doing an award show, I would expect some of that, like swing and a miss type humor, but not from Brian LCS, who is, from what I can gather, is usually straight laced, not like a really funny guy, or he doesn't try. That's not his shtick to be a roast humor, like Sticky kind of wants his shtick to be. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, in the past he's done like Saturday Night Live type skits with the CBC Awards, and I think that was what was being attempted. But I don't know. I went to bed before the Taco Bell thing, so I didn't actually get to see it. But I don't know. I heard it didn't go over too well with people, and
Because I'm on.
I don't know.
Because I'm on.
There's the echo.
Yeah, I don't think he hears it on his end. It's so weird.
No,
Yeah,
he
I had
pulled
to
a
get up
flip out.
super early. I had to get up super early, so I had to go to bed.
Yeah, that was
I don't blame you.
in-
You guys,
in a-
I gotta bounce real quick. I gotta go start the industry show, but I just wanted to stop in, shoot the shit with you guys, say what's up, and if you guys are still on when I'm done, I'll jump back on.
All right, big dog.
Awesome.
All right,
See you,
thank you.
Brian.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, all that stuff, it's whatever. My little thing today was just it was a spoof on his fucking all the jokes he made on everybody. That's all I was doing. He made fun of people's girlfriends. He made people relationships. He acts like we're all ugly or not as cool with him.
Look at this, bro. Look at this piece of shit, bro.
What happened?
Oh man, I'm watching both. He's pulling up this dude, man. Lisa Noble's. What is he doing over here, bro?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's pulling. That's all right. We'll get him later. I'll do my homework.
We'll get him later.
Close.
Yeah, we'll get him later, bro. He's putting up Lisa Noble on his stream. Like,
He's pulling her up. What do you mean? Like just talking about what she said?
I got that shit muted. I'll research it later.
Oh dang!
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Seems like a pretty silly thing to fucking.
Ah, he's gonna fight back, bro.
Yeah.
He's gonna fight back. Yeah, that came out of nowhere, bro. Like that was just in the comments,
Okay.
and he jumped on it in the comment section, and whatever, bro. We'll figure it all out later. Who's winning anyway?
It's close, man. This
Yeah,
is
it looks
close.
like Kamala's killing it.
Nah, but where are you at?
No?
You got somewhere new. It's hard if you're on like the left news, not
There you
good. The right news, not good. I usually look it up online, like a certain poll.
Yeah, get back in here, man. So I'll drop the link again.
She's caught up a little bit.
Well, he's got the states he was already
Here it
going to.
comes. Let's go. I don't hear it now.
That's about right as far as the states that he's won and she's won. That's pretty much
Good.
it.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
It's really you can give him Texas. You can give him Texas. You could probably you could probably give him Nevada.
Biggie, I keep hearing you say Kamala's crushing it, but
Yeah,
she's the blue one. She's less numbers.
yeah.
Trump's been ahead the whole time.
Yeah. It's too early because they always come out with that part of the country where the states are red and he's going to win.
Yeah, I mean, I think Harris is going to win, is my prediction, but right now, she's
Really?
not. I think so.
I'm
think so.
neutral. I don't know who's going to win. I grew up in California.
He's
But-
winning.
I'm different, but I just don't. It's going to be complicated, bro. And I think I think in my lifetime, I'm 48 years old. I think this is probably the most important election in my life, in my lifetime.
Could be. Yeah.
I think it's bigger than Trump, Hillary. Trump had that all day. The Biden one was.
Why are we? Why is it back to back?
There
Gotta
you
be.
go. Brandon's got the big
Six.
states.
Is it back to back or is that 2 out of 3? I'm fucking lost.
What do you mean back to back?
It wasn't back to back. Oh god, I got melody going in. All right, what do you want, babe? Just get it out.
You got people in the government
Yes.
telling women what to do, when to do with their bodies. And they need a woman in there. That's what people are saying. This is what I'm hearing on TikTok, YouTube. All these women are saying we need a woman in there to tell the men that our bodies are ours. That's why they want a woman in there.
Oh, thank you for your expertise. I didn't know
I'm
that.
not for her. I'm not going to tell you that I
Just calm the fuck down a little bit and tell me what you want to say. You're not for her.
other women
Yes,
want to be able to say
I heard what you said.
that's
Yeah,
what
it's their
we want her
bodies.
in there.
You're not wrong, Melody. Melody's on point. She's
Yeah,
she's
no,
right.
that's accurate.
You think that we want a woman president?
Not we,
Hold on.
the women.
Why are you cutting me off? Can I just say what I want? People want a woman president because they want to be able to say no if they want to fuck.
No.
No, that's not what you just said.
No,
it's abortion.
Abortion.
Talking about abortion.
Oh, okay, fine, got it.
Yeah, but that's
Just don't let the chicken burn, please.
In fairness, you don't need a woman in office to,
Well, she said
True.
body,
Because
so
they're
I
just
thought it was
puppets.
sexual.
Yeah, but
didn't
I
know she
understand. But
thought-
the sentiment is right. It's true. They say there's a spike in woman turnout votes because the abortion shit. They want to bring it back to the Roe v. Wade thing.
nah, that won't be enough to.
It's true. It's a factor.
That won't be enough to determine who wins or loses. That it's I think that's like, honestly, I'm sorry, like minimal in a lot of voters' minds. I think, dude, it's really about the person, the two people that are running. It's really about that, because that's where we're at right now in this country.
I've never seen it so vividly like Bloods and Crips in my life. Like, if you know a supporter of either side, they are so wholeheartedly into it. If you don't agree with them, they fucking hate you.
Oh, dude, they'll stop being your friend. Yeah, straight up.
It's what I'm sorry, I'm on my phone. I can't. It's what your friend said earlier, bro. Like, that's like, I agree with him completely. It was a time where, bro, it's like the Dave Chappelle joke, right? Where he's talking about being intimate with his wife. And then the guy asked him a political question, and he's like, whoa, dude, I'm talking about being intimate with my wife, and you're asking me a personal question. It's past that now. Now it's like hyper. Like, I'm proud to be Republican. I'm proud to be a Democrat. Whereas, like, it's so open now and freely, and it's all souped up. And like your buddy said, Trump helped that, bro. When he and which I think was pure luck. I think he just stumbled on by saying outrageous shit. People just latched onto it, and he brought out a bunch of people that might have felt a certain way, and now they felt they could be vocal, and it just changed, and that's where we're at now.
I feel like it's a perfect storm, and Trump really is like the catalyst. But there was a combination of Trump entering the political scene, which there's never been a motherfucker like him before, right?
No, never.
I think he's kind of a goon. Like, I'm definitely not some like Trump is so awesome, he's the man, but I find him amusing. Like,
yes,
I'm not offended by Trump, but he's pretty funny, and like,
he is funny. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
You got to give him that.
Yeah, but you know what? Hold on, But you know what? Okay, look. Here's the thing. There's something called a naive voter, bro. Believe it or not, it is what it is, because we're all human. We're not perfect. There's a bunch of people all over this country, whatever region you want to talk about, that let their political views be swayed by media, by whatever if there's Fox News or if it's MSNBC, and they don't even know fucking policy, and they don't know none, and they're just gonna vote because I vote right, I vote left. I don't even know policy, but I'm just gonna vote right. Yeah. There's a bunch of that. They just get swayed by because there's conversations at work, and I can't believe these people buy into what they hear on the right and what they hear on the left. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, you guys really probably don't even do, and they're older than me or my age. And I'm like, damn, dude. Like, I remember politics. I prefer when politics was quiet and almost taboo. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't talk about it. It's like all they do at work sometimes on a smoke break is politics. I try to give them I try to distract them. Hey, dude, right now there's a comic book war on YouTube. It's great. I try to distract them from politics, but it's I just walk away. You're like, okay, they're ruining my smoke break. Let me go over here and think of strategy on YouTube.
I think to Big Remo's point, because you were saying like people are way more. It's not as taboo to talk about politics and your political opinions. Remo said, "Isn't that the way it's supposed to be? Why should you hide who you support?"
Right. Yeah.
And I feel you on that. I think the only thing that's different now is it's not so much about people saying or not saying who they support. I feel like so many people, what political side that they support, they make that their whole personality. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's like some other shit. Like, it's not only is it taboo or free to talk about it, it's like someone who's into Trump, that's like his whole shit. Like
Head to
it
toe.
leads into his entertainment, whether he likes a Marvel movie or not. It leads into what kind of music he likes. It leads into the clothes he wears. Like this motherfucker is Trump supporter is his personality, and Trump hater is also what these motherfuckers make their whole personality. Like they are way too into hating Trump.
Right.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So,
And they wouldn't be able to even talk policy, bro. That's the thing. You're like you know, if you even me, I struggle with that. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, okay, I just do my own research. You know what I mean? I know who I'm going to vote for, like 2-3 years, and I kind of stick to it. But because I'll ask them, what do you think about this? But they're so fixated on what's in the media, what's on social media, border, immigrants, yada yada. One person told me and I'll say that no, I won't. One person told me she says, I feel better when Trump was president, George. I'm like, huh? What do you mean you feel better? Yeah, I felt safer when I went to sleep. I go, how? Like how? What is like? I don't understand that. I feel safe every time I go to sleep, and I don't own weapons. You know what I mean? I feel safe. I don't. That's how far she's into it. And I asked her a few policy questions there. Nothing really. You know, focus back on immigrants, welfare, and whatever else. And once I told her, if you really look at the mathematics on welfare and the Democrat, you're not gonna like what you find. You know, you're not gonna like what you find. But hey, you know, I mean, people are all caught up in it. I don't know, dude. It is what it is. But I agree, Big Remo. Yeah, you probably should be able to be comfortable and say, you know what, I vote right, I vote left. But why I don't do it? Because they're gonna ask you what, well, why?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then there we go. It's like talking religion. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like, do you believe in God? Yes or no? Well, why not? And why yes? You know what I mean? It's like you can't. Those are infinite, unwinnable debates. You're
Right.
not going to tell
Exactly.
somebody that's on the right, hey, I think you should maybe look at it this way. And the same with the left. You know what I mean? But you know, that's why again, politics and little racial jabs, we should keep out of our comic book beef. Just
Yeah.
keep it out. Let's just talk.
Yeah.
You know, call me a bitch, and I'll call you a bitch. But those other two, you know, let's do them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Good to see you, Mon Comics. What up, big dog?
Brandon, what's up, dude? Are we smoking?
I might as well hang out with you guys on election night. Beautiful guys.
Cheers, man.
what's up, Mom?
Hey, Comic Head, how are you, dude? Nice to meet you.
Good.
This is actually good. The election's pulling us away from a little bit from the comic book world drama. Darth, what's up, man? The multiverse, man.
Yeah, I was working on it today.
I like it, dude. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute, dude. It's hard. There's a lot of you guys.
What's up, Red Bull Gaming?
There's a lot. Yeah, you
That's-
guys are bringing up a lot of good points. It's nice to see some good like discussions amongst people.
You doing all right?
And not
You
yelling.
doing? Sorry, Mon. You doing okay, Lisa? I hope he ain't giving you too much shit tonight, Lisa. I hope you're doing all right.
What's up, Lisa?
Yeah, Lisa's here.
Yeah, she's in the chat.
Oh yeah,
Hey, Lise.
I got, you know, I got a thesis on how to destroy Sticky, Lisa. So don't even worry about that.
Great Legend Show. What's up?
I got a great joke about a guy, but I'm waiting for him to turn hill on me, and I ain't going to use it. I might tell some of my buddies. Great Legend.
Bleak. What's up, man?
I think
Bleak.
this is Niobe.
Yeah, that's Niobe, bro.
Yeah.
Sticky ended, so you know.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hit the fucking bricks, slippery.
Niobe was trolling. Niobe was trolling us. Sticky.
Steven Spock. What's up?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hang out here for about an hour or so. We could talk about whatever the fuck y'all want to talk about. Yeah, so it just feels like we're kind of getting forced down our throat to have like a chick president at this point.
Whoa!
I'm just saying,
Hold on. Okay, look.
What?
Okay, how about no? That's fine. Look, man, would it be a bad thing, bro?
I don't know if it's going to be a bad thing. It just feels like one of these times it's going to be both candidates are chicks, which is kind of cool. You know, I don't know.
Look, bro. Look,
She an example. It's not like
Man.
all
Look, I
chicks
know-
are gonna be the same. Like Kamala Harris. If it was Kamala Harris versus Tulsi Gabbard, who's like a right-wing
Yeah,
military enlisted chick. It's basically a different wrapper on the same chocolate bar. Like that's the sad thing is it really does, and that was the disappointing thing about Trump is at first I was actually kind of gassed on Trump because
Caroline.
you know what? There's so
Caroline.
much status. Lady F,
What's
good.
up?
Lady F is a good voice for us to have in this conversation too. Good to
Yeah.
see her. Trump, I feel like what was kind of a little exciting was I think the biggest issue with politics is the boys' club status quo. And by boys' club, it means all the broads up there, Nancy Pelosi, they're all in the boys' club. And I was like, oh shit, is there going to be someone that's actually going to call some bullshit and be like, hey, how about we like the way you call the IRS and audit our asses on
Right.
tax time and what we spend every dollar on? And because I own a business and like, what's my expenses? And if I write off too much shit that was if I bought a personal car and wrote it off as a business expense, IRS is going to come for my ass. And if I play too much, they're going to throw me in jail. How much can we analyze the government on how they spend our tax dollars like that? Because how much is getting squandered, getting kicked back to
That's
their
a
buddies?
fucking good point, bro.
Well,
Yeah.
you'll never know. Okay.
Yeah.
Because the Pentagon, based on the audits, like they get X amount every year. Okay. Every time they get audited, they've never been compliant. There are probably trillions of dollars that go missing, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But what they go to is contracts with private companies that make weapons. Like that's it.
Yep. They're pulling at your heartstrings to support Ukraine. And this isn't even a political statement on whether I do or don't support what's going on with the war, but it's a straight up money laundering scheme to weapons companies. Like all
Fucking
those
Tony
tax
Stark.
dollars is
So,
just buying weapons. So like,
Yeah.
to your point, like $1 trillion of lost money could give
that's an infrastructure program.
yeah,
That gives people
infrastructure
jobs to
program
work on our roads and our streets and things like that.
that
you
shit
know?
could give government funded childcare to every single
Right.
mom in the country. Like you could make a lot of shit happen with a trill. You know what
Like
I mean?
that's a community. This is enough money to fund for community centers. That provide things like, say, if you want to go and get a STD check, or if you need mental health counseling, or if you need help with child care or parenting classes, things like that. Things that will actually uplift your community. But
And I feel like that's why, and all due respect to people that are like feel really passionate about this topic or that topic, but I feel like that is why they put the spotlight on issues like abortion, and racism, because those are two issues that have no answer, and
Well,
by design are going to spin their wheels forever. People are always going to
what they
have
do,
a feeling about it, and those are two things that inherently pit people against each other.
that
And the more we're
evoke
doing that shit, the less that we collectively look at the government and be like, hey, what the fuck are y'all doing behind the curtain? Can we like, what are you spending that tax money on? Why are you guys allowed to invest in the stock market and do basically brazen insider trading? Like,
Good point. Great
what's
point.
going on here? Like, no
Yeah,
one gives a fuck about that.
and here's
And I
the
thought
thing.
Trump may just be crazy enough and outside the box enough to actually call these fools out. And it's so bad because he was almost the right guy for the job, but he's just too into himself, and he's actually not that intelligent. Like he's never read a book, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he just wasn't the guy for the job, but he was almost the guy for the job.
It's what people wanted. I understand what the role they
So
wanted.
badly.
Feeling
Yeah.
is
Saw
right.
it fulfilled. But what I would want to say, there were a couple of things that you had said. What what's changed about politics now
What?
is civility and bipartisan working across the aisle. Like because all of the moderates have gotten tossed out. And so it's like, one, people have made, like you said, your party or who you vote for is not your identity. Is actually a very small part
of who you are as a person. It
Yep.
doesn't define you. And the reason why I care about people has nothing to do with who they cast their vote for. It has everything to do with their reflection as a character in whole. It's easy to group people, and the more we categorize people, the less human they become.
I
And
voted
that's
for Joe
dangerous.
Stein. Come at
And,
me.
and when you talked about abortion and what was the other one? I don't know.
Like
These
race and border.
racism and abortion. Okay, you know what those two things evoke? They evoke the most emotion. Do you know what happens when you get emotional? All logic goes out the door. So they're doing the monkey
And they're
show,
like,
you know,
yeah,
the
throw your
puppet
logic
show
out,
here, like,
motherfucker.
and it's like, dude, they're distracting us from the fact that who knows what the fuck the Pentagon is doing. I don't know.
Valid.
Well, I'd like to say, like, so I'm gonna go down the panel and I'm gonna see what y'all think about this little question I got. So I'm gonna answer it first. If anybody else has an answer, that would be cool. But if y'all don't want to, that's fine too. But for me, I feel like the best woman candidate to run our country would be Michelle Obama. Did anybody else have a female candidate they would say could do a good job?
Currently in politics,
As yes,
Good question.
I
tough.
have my response, but like I it would be Katie Porter.
okay.
I'm gonna stay on the fence. I have no comment on that, but I
Yeah.
would say if I could pick like a fictional person and bring that person into reality, it would be Ellen Ripley.
Dude, let's do a comic character. What female comic character would be the best
Ca-
president?
Carol Danvers.
Boom.
Carol
Okay.
Danvers.
oh,
Marvel.
No,
Uh,
what about Jenny Sparks? No.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
Storm.
Michelle Obama.
Storm,
is like
Storm
the,
would be awesome.
Storm would
Yeah.
be such a badass leader. You know she'd be such a great diplomat.
That would be
You like
great.
Michelle too, Madness?
I think Michelle Obama would be like a good optics president. I think she'd be like a good feel good president that a lot of people would wouldn't be that controversial, but it would be the equivalent of having Joe Biden, Kamala Harris. Like me, my dream candidate is someone that like is gonna shake it up. You know what I'm saying? But in a effective and with the goal of waking people up to like, hey y'all, guess what? They're distracting you, and we could like when they talk about the border. Isn't it crazy that never once did they just acknowledge the what is the difference at the border is the people can come in and just claim asylum a lot more freely than they used to,
Yeah.
and like that's the thing to fix to change, but like they never talk specifics. Anyway, that was a little bit of a tangent, but someone that would cut through the bull. I don't know who that person is. It would need to be like some person that's not in politics, but is smart enough to navigate politics. But two-party system.
Dolly Parton is a great choice. Like
Dolly Parton.
yeah.
Yeah,
perfect.
who
I like
is
Dolly.
She's
that?
pretty old
She's
though.
a
I gotta think of who
friggin'
would
angel.
Yeah, I love Dolly. She's getting on up
Get
there.
free
Though.
books from her every month for my kids, man. Since they were born. It's crazy. The Imagination Library, did you know she has that program?
Absolutely, that's a great program. Fantastic.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah.
She does so many good things. Yeah, so
Yeah.
many good things.
She is a genius, and she's like she's one, like people don't like, famous people speaking out about who they want to vote for. People don't like that, but like if you watch interviews with Dolly, she's always just like, hey, I just do my thing over here. Everyone else can do what they're gonna do. I think she's very savvy. I think she's very smart.
Sir.
She worked her way up through a lot of different times where women weren't empowered, and she empowered herself in a wise way and
She
built.
busted her ass. And
Right. You want to talk about a good female businesswoman, like has just done it right. I mean, you don't ever hear anything bad about Dolly Parton.
Oh, dude, not just music, movies too, man.
And Betty White. Maybe Betty White could have brought us together.
Yeah.
She was a hip chick. That's a great question, Bleak. I like the comic book answers. I like Ripley. Ripley was a great one, Caroline. That's just like no bullshit.
I didn't say Ripley. I said Storm.
Who said Ripley?
It was somebody on this panel.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, that was me. I said Ellen Ripley.
Oh,
Oh,
nice,
yeah,
Dart. Yeah, that's
Dart said
love
him.
for Ripley.
Okay. Yeah,
Sigourney Weaver, Aliens. Yeah,
but she is a badass, Sigourney Weaver.
absolutely.
I think
smart.
everything you guys were saying when I was listening before I jumped on was really spot on about a lot of feelings and how people vote. And Comic Head was nailing a lot of the stuff I felt about Trump coming in. And then Mark from Legion of Comics, he said it in the chat. A lot of it is all just usually it's a couple. People are simple. Usually it's a couple key issues that sway things. For me, like I'll come out right on the. I voted for Kamala because I have 2 daughters, and women's reproductive rights are really important to me going forward because, Trump, before he got in the first time, said he wouldn't touch Roe v. Wade. It was the law of the land. He had no ambitions to touch it. So he gets in, he appoints 3 Supreme Court justices, conservatives, and they all, under oath, said they were not going to touch Roe v. Wade. And then all of a sudden, June of 2022 or whatever, June of 2018, they reversed it. So that was a huge lie that took away a lot of women's reproductive rights. So if they're willing to lie about that, how far are they willing to go? Are they willing to do a nationwide abortion ban? And that really, having 2 daughters that lost rights the day after that happened in certain areas of the country, maybe more to come, really, really hurt me. Kamala is also pushing for well care to handle in-home health care. My mom is really disabled right now, and I've got 2 kids, and I'm finding myself trying to take care of my kids and my mom, but having a personal in-home caregiver is stupid expensive. But me and my sister have kids, we can't do it full time, and we don't want to put her in a home. So if well care could be covered, and it would be amazing. Roe did change under Trump, Mark.
It did.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they went through with that. Even feelings aside on it, of strategically, I'm surprised. That'll if he loses, that is probably what will cost the election. And I don't know if I'd be surprised if they think it was worth it. I feel like the battle to fight is maybe you add some more restrictions to it or something, but to totally go from scratch and bring it back to the States, I was like, ooh, that's a bold move. You're gonna pay for that in fucking November, bro.
Yeah, because a lot of states didn't, wanted full abortion.
Oh fuck! No Texas went red. Fuck, they got Texas.
That's big.
That's a big one,
Caroline.
I just want to pose a hypothetical and say that, okay, men, you guys are the ones that have to have the babies. Okay, you now have wombs. Would you be comfortable with the government, like Congress, voting and saying would you be comfortable with a majority group of women in the government saying, actually, we're going to create the guidelines for your pregnancy, and so that autonomy is being taken from you because we know what's better for you, and we don't even have what you have. Do you think how would you feel?
I'd be upset. It's a whole okay. So whenever we talk about female and male ownership of
Bodily
bodies,
autonomy, yeah,
and fucking it gets to a point to where the thing that's terrifying about a child for the male's point of view is once you have this child, if you have it with the wrong partner, your significant other could just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm out. I'm taking a kid with me. I have custody, and you're paying child support, and now you're liable to go to fucking prison. So there's a whole lot of shit that comes with pregnancy.
That's actually a good point, Biggie. Of I think that's an underrepresented thing. Of the guys have no say in whether the woman has a baby or not, and I don't think that they should. I'm just stating it's just a real dynamic. Is you can't say whether or not a woman has a baby, but you are just as invested in the situation.
Even more.
Baby, you're the father, you owe child support. And it is kind of it can be a squirrely thing of you accidentally get a woman pregnant, and like that's a life-changing thing to have the baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, in
Why it's
Tennessee and
important for
Georgia,
women
you're
to have
screwed.
the choice, but it is kind of ill of like the dude definitely has no say, and that is altering.
A man has no rights in Tennessee or Georgia.
Say again.
Zero.
No,
A man, has no
right.
rights with that kind of
Yeah.
stuff in Tennessee or Georgia.
Yeah, it's a slippery issue though. You know, like
It's state by state.
and at the
too.
same time, how many dudes just bounce on the woman
Exactly.
Yeah.
and leave them hanging
Yeah.
and are deadbeat dads? You know, so the knife cuts
Valid.
both ways and shit. But I was
Yeah,
just pointing
and
out.
I just want to say, like, look, logistically, just straight up logistically, the mother spends the majority of the time with the child when it's first born
Probably.
because she's
yeah.
got to provide for it and all that fun stuff.
Yeah,
And
carry
while
it for 9 months.
now, while I don't want to diminish the role of the father because it is absolutely important to have a father there.
Well,
I
that,
mean,
I
you
mean, that
know,
wasn't the case in my situation, but
I know, I know that there are a lot of. I'm talking about this. This isn't an ideal, perfect world because in the real world, a lot of times it doesn't happen this way, or maybe even most of the time. But like generally speaking, the mom is the main caregiver of
True.
of an infant,
true.
and so like if you were like if you
Alan.
had that role instead,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
know-
At the end of the day,
I know there are cases where it's where the father actually takes the main care. Like my best friend since the
I
second
did.
grade, yeah, had a mom that was cuckoo, and he had to take that baby, and he stepped up and raised her, and he's such a good dad. And so I'm not saying that it's not happens because it definitely has.
Me and my mom actually share custody of my son. My son's mom was gone after 6 months, and I raised him until 3.5. And then my mom fortunately stepped in to help me. And
I'm so
me and my
sorry. Yeah,
and me and my mom have raised my son. So
yeah,
unique situation.
yeah. There's
Yeah.
lots of different ways.
there are.
I
Yes,
think to make this stream even more taboo than it already is the sticky part of abortion. Why it's even people make it an issue to begin with really is religion, right? Like the other life that's in the
Religion.
and like thinking that it's murder, right? Having an abortion, equating it to murder if you are convinced that a soul is birthed at conception. Like if you believe that to your core,
Ben
I could
Thompson.
see the thought of abortion really fucking with you. You know, I would not. I would lean towards the personal liberty of like, hey, you should do it with a cap on like, you can't be aborting babies after fucking 90 days, or if you can scan it and see the little homie in there, like, sorry, you had 3 months, like you had to make your decision by then. Like I think that's a fair compromise of like, yo, you have the right, but you gotta get that figured out before this thing looks like a little dude, because now you're kind of killing something, and I don't feel good about that.
Dude, have you
getting-
seen like how most people like? Do y'all ever watch like college campus debates and listen to figures? Whether it's loading,
I have.
it's gonna take a second, and listen to how like people have been conditioned to talk about pregnancies. Is just they use the term clump of cells. Like someone will be 6 months pregnant and they'll say it's a clump of cells. It's the craziest thing.
it's
I've
not.
ever heard.
It's not a clump of cells at 6 months.
Who said
It's not a
that?
clump of
little more.
cells for very long at all. Like I don't think that most people that weigh in on this issue,
The first
females,
trimester.
males, anybody, I don't think they've ever looked at the progression.
Yes, they have.
No, I don't think you heard what I said. A lot of people, males and females that weigh in on this, I don't think looked at that progression. And if you would listen to half the stuff that I'm like listen to and I'm referring to, you would say the same thing too, because you just referred to the first trimester is about it. These people are on average are calling like a 6 month pregnant woman just carrying a clump of cells.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
it's like it's the go-to. Like
But that's not what scientists call it.
I agreed. I'm not referring to scientists. I'm referring to like your average voter that has like these concerns. That's how they've been conditioned to think about it.
Okay.
Can I ask a question real quick? Who was the? I'm sorry, I was doing a list. I was multitasking, doing research, and who was brave enough to say who they voted for?
Mom.
I did.
Vaughn.
I was fine
Mike,
with it.
you-
And Mark, I agree
went
with
for-
that
you said
statement too.
you
Though
said
it's not a clump of cells at 6 months by any means. No,
Okay,
I
No,
agree.
you
that
said-
it's not.
My-
Yeah, I agree as well.
he said he voted for Harris.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what, bro? Usually give me the courage to say that I did too as well. It's the first time that I voted left, and which is odd because I'm a Californian, Hispanic, and the main reason why, because I just, I'm very territorial. That's how I grew up. Very tribal. I love this country. This is my fucking country. It's my soil, and I don't want it represented by this fucking goofball. Like I rolled with them the first time. I said, okay, because there was a lot of things he said, our infrastructure. There's a lot of key, and I'm in the oil industry, right? So that being said, I was like, okay, let me see. By a year and a half, I was like, oh, this guy, so it's not gonna, there's some good things he's doing, but it's just not gonna go well. And I still gave him, when he went up against Biden, still said, you know what, let's let him finish the job. And he didn't finish the job. I said, okay, well, then we're done with them. We're going to move on, even though I knew we were going to be in trouble at this time, right now. And between him and her, I was like, well, I can't do it this time, man. I can't do it this time. So, yeah, I said it. I voted for Harris. And
But the great part about being Americans is we can all vote for who we want to.
yeah.
And that's a special thing that everyone goes out and does that today and exercises that because, we are lucky here, no matter,
Oh, yeah.
And I go back to,
bro, trust me, I got sent to my mother's from Honduras. That's Central America, bro. You know what I call Central America?
Yeah.
The South Central of the Americas. It's like third world, bro. Like I got sent over there, my mom, whatever. And I'm over there at like 15, 16, bro, in a rainforest on a whatever. I'm washing my clothes and I don't even know what the material was, bro. The bathroom was outside, right? So being from this country, bro, like, and there's a lot of Hispanics that I grew up with in LA. They used to ask them if they want to go to Mexico or wherever they're from. They're like, nah, bro, it's America. No, I'm good. You know what I mean? And we are. I think to me, we're the best country in the world, empire or not. If we're the evil empire, that's what we are. It is what it is. We got it good. I know we fight amongst each other culturally. We have different political opinions. But, but I think for the most part, if we had to, if somebody came up into our country, all that shit would go out the window. We'll band together. And, we're stronger together than we are united. But we all know, bro, it's going to take generations before racism goes away. It's going to take a long time, bro. It's the best thing we can do is, just respect us as human beings and be like, again, after politics, this is a great conversation. But, still, it should just be out of comics, bro. Like, I think, we're already dealing with drama at the highest level.
Got you.
Now you want to, But no, I love the conversation. It's great, man.
What do you guys think about whenever a guy is popular and just for instance, like Puff Daddy, right? I know everybody jokes Puff Daddy R-worded to everybody, right? Well, he was pretty much boyfriend and girlfriend with the girl that started this all. I forget her name.
Cassie.
But Cassie, yes. And
I remember her.
How much of this is she agreed to doing all that sex stuff, and how much of this is her, like, I think it's a thing to be said whenever you're in a relationship and you bang a dude for 8 years and then the money kind of trickles away after about 4 or 5. No, am I fucking wrong saying this? I don't know.
The issue with Kathy was he beat her ass in a hotel hallway.
Well,
Is that the one with the footage that came out? Them like throwing lamps at her and stuff.
Oh hell yeah!
I mean, it was all good whenever she was getting $250,000 a month, though, right?
No, beating her.
I don't think those actions are ever whatever. But I think I understand what you're saying. Like she didn't feel the need to tell on him back then, is what you're saying, Biggie?
Yes.
She was willing to have the fight.
Yes. It's a fuck up, horrible thing, but it's decisions that you make, and I think the money runs dry. And then she's like, you know what? I do have
more
a reason.
money. I guess I'll turn him in now.
Even if that's true, Biggie, and she was putting up with it for the money, I would say she earned the money.
Yeah, she earned it.
Getting her ass beat by Puff Daddy.
Even the loser in the boxing ring gets a check, right?
Yeah.
Well, when she got together with him, she was working on a music career. She was trying to have a relevant music career, so it made sense for her to try to make it work with him.
Right. It's regardless of how long she kept quiet or played ball, it doesn't like beating up a woman like that and dragging her ass into the room. It never doesn't make it like okay. It's still pretty bad.
It's still fucked up. I understand that.
Nothing justifies that.
Yeah. Oh well, I don't know.
I think
is it okay? So let's just ask this. Can we ask this? All right. So, is it the R word?
Oh no, I think the T on Diddy we're gonna find is he's gonna be the entertainment world Epstein, and word on the street is that he would hold these freak off parties to which many Hollywood people would attend, and the Diddy compound is covered in secret cameras, and just like Epstein, who was accruing power by building up blackmail footage on motherfuckers in the political sphere, Diddy
Costco levels of baby oil.
On the entertainment industry.
I think he was Costco's distributor. Like they got it from him.
Yes.
Because I think Hollywood actually is very suspiciously quiet on the Diddy thing.
Because so many of them took place.
I don't know. His entire party list showed up for to endorse people during the election.
So who is everybody hoping will win? We're hoping that nobody gets too butthurt tonight, and we just try to get through it without anybody saying we're hoping anybody wins.
I hope America wins.
Sun's going to come up tomorrow. All of us are still going to be talking comics, trying to buy new comics.
I still gotta go to work. I still gotta go to work.
Yeah, I gotta get up and go to work.
Well,
I just talked to
vacation.
my mom about it, and she said we may not know for a week. Remember what happened last time? I'm like,
it drags out. It does drag.
That's crazy. It never has drug before until the last election. Like y'all lived through plenty of elections. That's crazy. They switched
in the 90s. I remember them dragging for.
Well, that's when.
Yeah, I fucking love Alan. You're in Canada. You don't even really have a reason to fucking.
Right, like that's if there's
Canadians.
There's an honest contested part of it, or someone calls for a recount, which is allowed. Like Gore called for a recount. That kind of stuff is normal. Like, hey, that's too close. Can we get a recount just to be sure? That's absolutely normal and stuff. But
yeah,
that's I don't want to say it's rare, but it doesn't happen too often because you normally have. This is a close race, but this shit, like, we won't know numbers until a week. That's fucking crazy.
Trump was bitching about the count last time pretty hard. I have a hard time thinking he ain't gonna be bitching about the count.
Rightfully so. Like, I don't let's not pretend like anyone's ever said, hey, we have fantastic elections. For as long as we've all been alive, we've always heard, why do I even vote? They're gonna pick who they want to pick. It doesn't matter. That's been the narrative from the people forever until 2020, when all of a sudden you can't say those words or they're going to shut you down, which was a targeted like media campaign to shut down that talk. Like, fuck that. We are the people. We are the voice of this country. Say what you want, be heard. Fuck that. They need to show receipts. This is our fucking election, not theirs. Like, for whoever wins or loses, let it be fucking known. That's crazy.
Yeah, I like it.
And if you want to know why people are concerned, I don't know how how do people not see this shit? Because it just comes up on my feed. Look at Pennsylvania, the biggest battleground state. Last week, the district attorney did a public television broadcast where the election, their election people who monitor the elections caught 2,600 fraudulent voter registration cards in one county and had to do a whole news debriefing on it. Like that's not fake. That happened. It's on the news. Any of y'all can look it up on YouTube or the internet. Like, it's there. It was on television. Fraudulent registrations in one fucking county. Like, this shit happens. It always happens. What's up, Darth?
I don't know.
He fell out on us.
You all right, Darth?
Darth, are you there?
He's having audio issues.
Technical difficulties coming through.
That's okay. No, I hear what you're saying. There was a lot of votes in a little area and it didn't add up. And these fucking these little mail-in votes and people that were passed away were voting. And
it was a weird election because of the lockdown too, right? Like, it was unusual. So they should have done a lot of like double checking just for transparency's sake, for the people, for everybody, for the Biden supporters, for the Trump supporters, to protect the integrity of the election. That wasn't a normal election, right?
No, it was fucking abnormal as shit.
Crazy.
It could have went either way, and nobody could have really argued about it. I don't think they did anything to improve the fucking shit either. Really, I tell you something weird. I wonder if you guys had the same thing that I had going on. Have you guys been getting random texts on your phone trying to swing you to vote?
Crazy amounts,
Fuck is
more
that?
than ever.
Yeah, bro.
I've been getting phone calls too.
Me too,
Yeah.
more than ever. It's like, shut, dude, just fucking let us be.
Asking
Someone
me
farmed
for
our
money?
info.
Can you guys hear me?
Now we
Yes.
can.
All right.
I can't see you though.
Yeah, I know. That's intentional.
Just hiding.
I don't like that.
I'm doing something. I'll be back.
Okay. Another big one that people might not know about, for the Supreme Court got a state order from Virginia to take a case like to the front of them, like ASAP, because it was time sensitive. And Virginia was complaining that Republicans were making an effort to purge voters off the ballot. And it went in from the Supreme Court, and they looked at it and they said, well, these aren't people who can legally vote in the United States. So yes, continue to purge them off the ballot. And they purged over 1,600 voters that weren't eligible to vote in this country off the ballot.
Huh.
So that kind of stuff just naturally happens. Like, I think you're going to have people on both sides that are going to try to play the margins and find ways to edge their candidate a little bit ahead. Like, both sides, you know what I'm saying? Wherever there's competition, there's cheating. I don't trust the government at fucking all. Not any
no.
bit. Fuck them
No.
all. And wherever there's competition in anything, comics, sports, politics, there's cheating. There always is. There always will be for as long as history existed. So the fact that we're not like encouraging more of this stuff, check all the registrations every year, check all the ballots every year.
Totally agree with that.
Can I ask you guys a question? Did you guys vote early or go and vote? And what did you have to do? So, because I feel fairly confident when I went in my little center, and like I had to fill out my name, and these people printed out a receipt, and the receipt had my name and everything, and then they took that receipt. So that's one proof. Then I signed it, and then I went into the little booth and did my little choices, and then I had a piece of paper that I had put in there, and then it printed out all my choices on this little printout ballot.
And then you take it and put it into the tally machine.
Yeah.
Which in Michigan tonight, one of those tally machines were opened up and they took all the ballots out and said, we have to resubmit them ourselves. We have to retally them. The machine that you, with your hand, the voter, put into that locked fucking box that only tallies the number of pieces of paper in there, they took them all out and resubmitted them in themselves to make sure their number was right.
Yeah, I mean, we have to show ID at
tonight.
We have to show ID when we vote in Tennessee. So I'm registered, but we don't have to show our voter registration. You can look it up online, but we do have to show our like a driver's license.
Yeah, there's only 36 states that require identification to vote because that's a state by state thing. And
yes.
This the other, obviously, for whatever reason, y'all can come up to your own conclusion. The heavy left-leaning states that have sanctuary cities and been busing migrants in and having voters purged off their elections, those are the states that do not require ID. Those are the ones that are saying that it's unconstitutional to have an ID to vote. So I don't come to your own conclusion, but I mean, if you have a brain.
Fucking Ohio is red, guys. That's a big deal. Holy shit.
So here's a question for you, Mark. You're giving all these examples of possible shenanigans, voter fraud, stuff like that, right? Tomorrow you wake up, Trump has won. So
I expect the same thing. I would want to see, like, I would think that I hope that the left has their team of lawyers ready to follow the rule of law and take every single action they can take to contest it all the way. Because if he's going to be our president, I want to know that he's who the people chose. I don't care if he wins or Kamala wins. That doesn't affect me on a big level. Just like your issues, you need to be writing letters to your state, Brandon.
Oh, I already have been. I've written to my legislator for sure. Absolutely.
I've written our state senator.
I'm not happy about. I've absolutely done that because I'm not happy about certain things.
I've
it starts
done that.
local. it starts local too, right? I'm impacted more locally by people who are running for
Exactly.
Senate
A
and
lot of people
Congress
don't
and
think
stuff
about
too.
that. They're like, the
Right.
president's going to, like, president's affected very little.
No,
For sure.
like
Absolutely.
political politicians.
You know, I named bigger issues I had earlier. Your kids are cute. I had bigger issues that I named earlier, but on the local level, I definitely I'm looking at, and I would vote across
But they don't
my
respond.
party line if someone locally was going to get a job better done than the party I'm associated with. Absolutely have no problem with
I
that,
went
'cause that's
straight in that
important.
booth. I went straight in that booth, and every single proposal they had to spend, no money, no money, no money. The government doesn't get more money from me like that. Like,
They
I don't
don't
know why.
deserve it.
You know, people are always like, it's
Unless you
good.
consent.
These programs are great, and we should spend more on this. We shouldn't spend more on jack shit. The people who already have our money need to learn how to spend it properly. If you have a teenager that's on an allowance and you give them their allowance and the next day they're like, I'm broke. Well, what'd you buy? I paid for some games on my phone, but now I need to eat. Motherfucker, you're about to be hungry then. I'm not giving you more money. Next week, you probably won't buy those games. Learn how to spend it.
Well, hey, Mark, you know who that big kid is?
Me and you.
It's the Pentagon.
That
Okay.
ain't
So,
Pentagon. No way. I mean, that's a big chunk of it, but like, I'm one of those
a
people.
big chunk of it.
Yeah, but like, I
Look at a pie
believe, like,
chart and how much in taxes we.
yeah, it's massive, but I think that that's a necessary thing, because how many times has this country been invaded?
I don't think it's necessary to be unable to justify audits by your own government.
Yeah. Well, that's not the question. You definitely, I agree with the audit thing. Make sure they're spending this large sum of money, we're giving them properly. But to Brandon's point and Bleak's point, that was a great little conversation. These people can't write down unmanned aerial vehicle that we've designed. They can't. So they write down, we paid an 8,000% markup on it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's also money, and there's on the books
opens
money.
The window for people to take advantage of that, and that's
that's why you have your auditors. I'm very behind. You have to have someone that's clearance level to be able to audit them, and
maybe third party.
It goes back to JFK. Like, the government's not supposed to have secrets from us, man. Like, he warned us of this. Like that. Why do you think he's not why do you think he got killed like he did? Like he was out there on a podium telling us the government's trying to make secrets. Yeah,
I think the government.
Cuba, J. Edgar Hoover.
The government recruited the mob because Giancana was pissed that he slept with Marilyn Monroe.
Well, the main thing was the warmongers. The main thing was the warmongers of the time. They wanted Vietnam. Like that was the main thing.
Yeah,
kind of like the warmongers of today. What have they done? When was the last time someone heard Dick Cheney's name?
Did your state vote yet? Madness, is yours done?
Oh, yeah. And even if it wasn't, I could tell you it's blue, all day blue. I'm in Massachusetts.
Oh, so we're different. Mine's red. Yours is blue. Look at that.
Well, you're a swing state. Yours can is liable to switch up. That's why you're an important battleground.
Oh, yeah. It's saying
but mine's just
hold
forever.
Yeah, they called him. And the one, whatever you're watching, is like pretty far behind too, Biggie.
Is it? Let me look at a different one. I like this because it just shows.
I mean, it looks good, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'd be interested in hearing? Because everyone, I probably have the most taboo vote reveal than all.
We got a Jill Stein guy.
Get him, Madness.
I'm in the George Carlin mindset of I have by protest voters I don't vote. But what I actually do feel guilty about not voting for a little bit is down the ballot all the state questions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious, like what you guys have for, and also if I was in Ohio or something, I'd probably be a little more in tune with it. Like if I was in a battleground swing
just
state.
so you know, you can go in there. You don't have to vote for whoever. Like you can go in there and vote for your local stuff that you might be more interested in. You can go in there and vote to legalize weed in your state and not vote for the president.
I know, yeah.
You can write in George Carlin whenever you don't want to actually cast a vote and just vote on what you want.
But the state ballot on mine, because it changes state to state, right? The legalizing mushrooms and psychedelics was on mine this year.
That's dangerous.
Was that on you guys'? No, right?
No, that doesn't need to happen.
Yeah, I agree, Mark.
That needs to be something that people do because they're genuinely curious on opening their mind and go through the whole process of finding a safe place to do it.
Just stick to the weed.
Well, I'm not saying people shouldn't do it. It ain't for everyone, but
No,
it's because it's
microdosing
not
is
for
used
everyone.
to-
It don't need to be out there like that.
Microdosing is used to treat depression.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
well, that's medicinal.
hey,
That's
a
coming
couple
from
summers
something.
ago, I microdosed all summer, dude. It was kind of great, and like I wasn't
Mhm.
tripping or anything, so I could see like a case for maybe it being medicinally used. They were
But then
touting
you
it
have
as like
people like
a
me
treatment
that it
for
has
shoulder.
disastrous effects.
Well, you
So
also
does
got
PTSD.
like Bill W, who got his life straight and went and did it just to open his mind. Scotty,
You
remember
guys
that?
are talking
Yeah.
about tripping.
But that's
taking,
that's the
like,
medicinal
7
part.
grams. No,
But
you
like-
guys are talking about tripping out with 6, 7, 10 grams. I'm talking about
No, hell
microdosing,
no. Dude, that
0.5
would kill you.
grams.
No, even microdosing has a really, really bad effect on me personally. So it's
Yeah.
not for everybody.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can't smoke weed. Weed gives me panic attacks. So and it's like makes everyone cool in the gang. Other
And
people,
I understand that. I
case by
get
case.
it.
The other one was raising, because you know how people that work in like as bartenders or servers, they make like really low hourly wage, like $6 an hour type shit, like lower than the minimum wage because they make tips. It was on the ballot to raise all tip workers to minimum wage at least, with tips on top. But the little asterisk was, and if they do that, all tips will no longer be tips directly to the server that they tipped. It would go to a tip pool that gets dispersed among the whole staff, including kitchen back of the house.
That's terrible.
Would they find a way to tax
like
that?
No, that's terrible because kitchen's getting paid hourly properly. Unless it's like prorated out somehow, and it's still bullshit. The kitchen's getting paid to cook food by the establishment. The waitress is not.
Yeah, it struck me as a little short-sighted. I know some like servers that work off tips that they kind of make bank. But I don't know. It always struck me as
it depends on your personality and where you are. You know what I mean?
If it's a slow week, I feel like if it was a slow week, those motherfuckers they made $6 an hour. That's like pretty rough. But
Madness, I think what you're saying is very logical because there for fucking 100 years, weed would never be thought of, and everywhere now is weed. So it's very likely that we can get to more drugs. I mean, I don't think it's too wild.
I know you got it covered up at the bottom, Biggie, but the actual electorate count right now is Harris is at 117 and Trump is at 195.
Okay.
It's called all the way up the middle in red.
But you still got some big states though. California.
Yeah, I was just giving you the real time.
No, I appreciate it. He only has to get to what, 270? Yeah, 270 to win. We're getting close, guys. It's getting there. I think it'll be over by midnight.
It'd be nice if it was over tonight and all that was left is like if they want to do any recounting or if one side or the other wants to call it. This election drawn out for days, that's nothing but them just pulling shit. That's the only possible thing it could be. We moved to computer so it's instantaneous. It's that simple. Fuck, man. Like France moved away from computers and went back to the hand ballot, and they're still doing it in one night. Granted, that's a lot smaller. That's like one.
Someone said India had 700 million votes, and they counted them quicker than we did
by hand.
Is that the dude that like got in trouble on the Today Show? Is that not that one dude?
Matt Lauer?
Yeah,
I remember that from that Will Ferrell movie, Land of the Lost.
Is that not him?
I don't know.
Like him.
It does kind of look like him, like he came back with a beard or something.
Mom's got to get it. She's got a couple leaks, and she's going to pay, I think, $18,000 for a whole new roof. But that's
crazy.
That's our option right now. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Is it covered by insurance?
Yeah, it's going to be covered for years. That's the reason she went with it. So
yeah, you can get one of the you can find a lot cheaper. We just had that hurricane here, so we're getting 3 roofs redone over these 2 properties. And like for where I'm at right now for this house, which is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and then the 20 by 20 building, the little house in the back, it's got a roof getting replaced too, and approximately half of what you're talking about.
Damn. Yeah, someone told me they had a good deal with some other roofer, but my mom liked the cover plan to where it's going to be a while before she has to worry about it going bad. So I don't know, dude. It's going to make the house worth more money, so that's what she's wanting.
Oh, yeah, that's a good investment then.
Yeah, and it's a duplex. It ain't just one house, so It's a big fucking roof. But I think I'm about to wrap this up. It's been about an hour, so we'll say our goodbyes. I hope everybody's happy with the elections tonight.
Yeah. Thanks
Yeah, I hope everybody wins.
Yep.
Hey,
America.
congrats to you, Mark, for winning in the category we were in together for the CBCAs for favorite channel, 1 to 5,000. I shouted you out in the
Yeah, I
video
was
this
in
week,
there
and everyone else. My video that comes out Friday, I shouted you out, and Alan for winning in the best unboxing, and just everyone who made it. So and got to final. So congrats to that. You're a winner.
I appreciate it. That was pretty cool to win. Recently, I want to tell y'all, DC Comics actually reached out to me. Finally, Lady Efkin can attest to this. I've been working for them without a paycheck for years now. But they finally reached out to me and offered me to see if I'd want to do a little partnership for a rollout campaign on these upcoming DC Finest things. So be on the lookout. Got a video coming soon on that. That's an official partnership with them for a one-off video.
Yeah, he's a bit enthusiastic about the DC. Anyway,
Well, it's been fun hanging out with you, Madness, dude. I appreciate you hopping on. The rest of you guys, it's been cool too, but especially Madness. You're my guy.
Thanks a lot, Biggie.
Later.
I'm sorry. No, I like you, lady. I like all y'all. I just
bounced.
She's like, I'm not taking these insults.
She's used to it by now. No, appreciate you, Mon, Vaughn, fucking Legion, lady.
There it is. There it is. It was hard for you to say, but you did it. I appreciate you too, big dog.
Always, man. It's been fun. I didn't anticipate anybody hopping on, but you know, it's always fun when people do. Chat's been pretty cool. Appreciate everybody in the chat.
Yeah, when I saw the civility, I'm like, I'll hop on there. That's how it should be.
You know, fuck. Why can't everyone just be us nerds? You know.
I think that we're going to take it pretty easy. We
I
are.
like you said that identity. Pretty easy, bro. There's gonna be riots tomorrow, no matter who wins.
I think so. Instagram's going to be fucking weird tomorrow.
I can't wait for the new meme of the girl just yelling no. There's got to be a new one of those every election, right?
Yeah, I gotta live with these.
I look forward to it.
I gotta live with these two guys now. So Collector
You live with
Geek
a bunch
1
of dudes.
2 and Bleaker 1 2. So I'm not going to hear the end of it for a while. So congrats to those guys.
Definitely.
You won your fucking awards. Congratulations, guys. All right. Anyways, cool fucking night. It was interesting. You guys are a lot smarter than I am about this shit. I'm a fucking very small part of the America. I hope that we fucking get some money going and everybody gets happy. I don't understand any of the shit, but we're out of here, dude. Thank you guys for coming on. We'll hang out again soon. So see y'all later, man.
Biggie. 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 Biggie.
You know what? It's not giving me the option to turn it off. Have we been dead the whole time? Like, what's going on?
Does it say live up there?
It says go live. Are we dead? Okay, I guess it's off.
No, you turned it off because people were commenting, responding to you.
All right.
Let me see.
Did it end oddly? I didn't really see. It usually says, "Are you ready to
Biggie,
leave?"
if it doesn't end oddly, it's not a Biggie stream.
Biggie,
What
we're
do you-
still live. Yeah.
Are we still live?
Yeah. we're
Yeah,
still
let's
live.
watch us live. Yeah, yes. So it's ending oddly.
You know what? Maybe I'm in trouble because I was watching something else. I don't know what the fuck I could do. Look, I could show y'all.
I don't see. Yeah, you probably don't have the end chat thing or end stream, do you?
I can't end.
Why don't you go out and come back in? And see if there's
Yeah.
options are.
Yeah.
We'll hold it down.
I don't understand.
Madness is gonna drop some bars. Oh,
Madness,
God.
what part of Massachusetts you from?
I am on scenic Cape Cod.
Okay, gotcha. I'm in upstate New York, so I'm not that far from you.
I have no
Okay.
clue where scenic
Yeah.
Cape Cod. Is there a
I
part
am
of Cape
now.
Cod that's not scenic?
I know, right? It's pretty beautiful.
I can't fucking end it.
There certainly are. But I'm not from out here, but that's where I live now.
Let me try on my phone. Maybe I can end it from my phone.
It doesn't want us to end.
It don't want us to end.
These four nerds are having the most civil election conversation on the internet right now. We're just gonna let it keep going.
I'm sure it's something I did wrong. It ain't ever anything I did good, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I think we did pretty good without getting too hasty about shit.
No,
I mean, to be honest, I
Climate
fall middle of the road too in some stuff. Like I'm pro 2A. Like I grew up hunting. I have many firearms. You know, like
Oh, so does Tim Walls and Kamala. So I get now. That's why you voted for him. Yeah.
just want
no,
to
I'm very. Like, I sit right next to. I grew up hunting since I was 15. You know.
Why would it say go live?
Hit it. See what it does.
It don't make no. I'm gonna have to. I don't know what
Do
the fuck
it.
else to do.
Let's see what happens. Oh man, there you are.
Oh,
Here comes
Jesus,
the
Inception
echo
type
sound.
shit going on.
Are you logged in on another profile?
Yeah, he just got in on his phone to see if it'd give him the option.
The
on his
option
phone.
to turn it off. Yeah, let me go live again.
You're
Let's
just
try it.
seeing whatever channel you were watching. That was
Stream is live. We're live, baby.
Just screen share the
What's
election
going
results,
on?
jump off and let it run all night till it goes off.
That just ended the stream, Biggie.